We watched him take off because it's a novelty to see that type of an aircraft here. And as he started to climb, the chute collapsed and the unit dropped out of the sky. At that point in time, I sent my wife out there with a truck to see if she can locate him, to see with one of my guys to see if he could, he needed help or whatever. And we couldn't find him in the woods. So when we came back, we noticed a guy stumbling over in the back of the school here, right behind my shop. And it was him, and he was in rough shape, but at least he was breathing and everything. We notified the guy who runs the airport, and he had already called the police and stuff, but they were searching for him out in the airport, and in reality he was stuck in a gated area of the school. So I called 911 and redirected them back over here.
And they were Johnny on the spot after that.
Oh yeah, they were real quick. They were here in a heartbeat.
What kind of vessel was he flying?
It was one of those types that looks like a go-kart with a big fan on the back with a parachute, and they just raise by altitude or by the wind of the, going into the air. So it wasn't really an airplane. I don't know what they call those things.
But even though he was in your line of sight and you could tell that he was alive, he was still on the other side of the fence, and it took a while for them to get to him.
Well, it's a gated fence, school property, so they lock everything, and nobody had the key. So the fire department, when they showed up, they cut the lock and got him out of there.
Does it look like he was okay from what you could see?
He looked rough. I mean, he was bleeding and maybe fractured ribs. I mean, he came down hard.